Hey Libras, thank you for tuning in to the channel. This is going to be your general reading for June 1st to the 15th, 2021. If you don't find in this message something that resonates with you, you may want to check your moon and your rising signs. Other than that, don't force it. We are going to do it again the middle of June to the end of June. Any information that you need to know about Sage Company is in the description box. And with that said, Libra, let's go ahead and get into your reading. I'm sorry, Libra. Okay. Couple of more shuffles so I can get my last couple of cards in this situation, and then I'll go ahead and get started. No, I'm sorry, Spirit. I didn't mean to laugh at the Libras, but you know, the card of indecision and not being able to focus and pick something, it's definitely in this reading. So I guess I wouldn't expect it to be any other way. Okay. So can I please have my last card? So we can go ahead and get into this for my Libras. Thank you. All right. Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Okay, here we go. All right, so I really feel like for some of my Libras, you guys have really been holding down the fort, you know. I see a lot of determination in this reading. So I really feel like, you know, you have been focusing on keeping stuff together, right? So much so that for some of you guys, you just, it may have taken a lot out of you. So what I'm feeling like the message for some of you guys is that you really need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, okay? You know, all jokes aside, please be mindful of the self-care that you also need, so you can continue on into the fabulous things that you have planned for your life, for yourself, for your family. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you're well rested and taken care of too. Okay. I feel like with so much going on for some of my Libras, it's finally going to be a time of wrapping some things up, getting to the end of a lot of situations so you can process, heal, and move on. All right. I also feel like for some of my Libras, again, there's so many things put in front of you that has made it be some difficult processes, or you know, getting through these situations and not being able to completely focus on one thing, having to work through several things at a time. It's exhausting. Okay. And I feel like a lot of my Libras has been going through that because they have not been focused on picking a thing and working it, seeing it to completion. For my other Libras, I feel like with so much going on, there's still things out there available to you that you may miss out on if you don't stop being all over the place and not finding a focus. You're gonna miss out on some things that will be more beneficial to you because of worrying about and having to take care of all the other things that you've got your hands in because you got too many things going on at once. All right. I see a lot of jumping into things for my Libras. Okay. Just foolishly getting into some stuff. Right. And so we are dealing with those things, trying to conclude those things. But for the things that are actually beneficial to you, you may miss out on because of being so preoccupied with all this other crap that you got to clear out the way. Okay. But how do you get to your happiness? All right. So let me pull some cards to clarify what I have down here. How do you see the light at the end of the tunnel? I feel like you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like that you have taken on things and or getting things done chaotically, like, you know, no real rhyme or reason, but you're gonna get to your happy point, and you are gonna get to that light at the end of the tunnel. You really are. You just took a more scenic route to get there. Yep. Ugh. Energy coming off of these cards, Libra. Okay. All right. Okay, Libra. So, yeah. What everything that's going on, and for the people who's contributed to a lot of this, what's going on and what you're working through, I feel like somebody tried to take something from you, Libra. Okay. And this could be the reason why you're like kind of all over the place. Okay. Or not able to make a concrete decision about something, or pick something, one thing to focus on, because another party has you all over the place. Okay. And I feel like that for some of my Libras here, because of this, you are trying to move on. You're trying to move away from this chaos, right, into a more harmonious type partnership, relationship, union of some type, okay, with somebody different that you feel like will be more in a line of what's going to get you the things that you want. Okay. I feel like with the current person that you have in your life that you've given so much, right? And they weren't doing as much as you were doing. And I feel like that may be why you feel like they've taken something from you, because all they do is take from you. Okay. And again, I'm having this, maybe missing some opportunities because you're so caught up with a whole bunch of things that you haven't been able to see the other things that are in front of you to have because you're so focused on this chaos that is currently around you. Okay. And I really feel like your vision and the way that you see things, you want it, to be able to have everything with this person, but instead of it being like two people working together, it was just like you were working alone in this. Okay, for whoever this resonates with. Okay, but I really feel like that you are going to move on from this because you know of or know that there's something or somebody better. Okay. If this is not in regards to a relationship, Libra, then if this is in a workplace or a business or something like that, I really feel like that there may be a coworker or somebody who may be stealing your ideas. You're not getting the credit for the stuff that you're doing there. It's exhausting, right? You're not getting your just dues. And because of that, and because of how meticulous and how this person or people are on this job are and how they do you in that, because you have what it takes. You have what it is that employers and people in the business world are looking for. You have that. It's just some type of magnetism that you have. You have that. So you know that you can go somewhere else with your talents and your skills. That's a given, right? But it was like you was trying to make this work in this situation here, and it's not working, and you see that, and so now you're ready to move on, because on the other side of this is a better opportunities. It is more, like I said, more things that are in line to what you are wanting in your life. Okay, and I really feel like from the energies that I'm picking up on that you are, you're gonna move away from this because you are missing out. I really feel like you're missing out. Missing out on better. Okay. And it doesn't serve your happiness. Okay. And you're done. You're tired. And you're ready to move on. So I'm going to pull some more cards. This Oracle card usually highlights more of feelings, how you feel in the situation, who you are in this situation, Okay. All right. So the first card, I feel like it speaks of the things that are going on around you, how you may be feeling trapped. How you may be feeling trapped, but there is so much more. It's so much more on the outside of this, you know what I'm saying? And once you free yourself from being in this bubble, especially if it's in a job, right? Being in this bubble that there are all these beautiful things and other things out there for you. And I really feel like in this, with this energy of moving into something else, you know what I'm saying? That this already. You no longer want to be in this bubble. You no longer want to be stuck. All right. And this is the same for a relationship, a partnership, some type of union. You don't want to be in this bubble anymore. You don't want to be in the same bubble of always giving and giving and giving, and somebody's always taking and not giving back. All right. So the second card I feel in this situation is, to me, it's like a perspective card. I feel like for some of my Libras, you feel like other people are pulling the strings in your life, or trying to anyway. And then on the other hand, I feel like for some of my Libras, you feel like there's something that may be spiritually, okay, that is holding you up, keeping you afloat, keeping you above, keeping you from drowning, right? Keeping you from going to the sunken place per se. So it's just how when you look at either you feel like somebody is definitely pulling the strings in this and you're going to get away from it, or you feeling like you're taking everything in you to stay afloat and you don't like that feeling either. Okay. And then the last card that I pulled, and I really feel like that this person is so talented, so creative. She has so much in her to show the world, just like this person up here has so much to show the world, but she's too freaking tired to do it. She's exhausted, right? Right? But there's still some sun shining because she also knows that there's another way. What is the cause of this? Why isn't she up there like she is? Right? Why isn't the sun shining directly over her? Okay? And I feel like that is the ending of something, the concluding of something, getting down to the bottom of something so that you can, if you're deciding to move in a different direction, move in that different direction. But I believe that this card is focusing on that deciding of it all, that you want something better and that you want to go after something better because you know you have what it takes. Okay, I'm gonna pull some more cards for my Libras. Oh, all right. So the first card that came out is the Victory and Success card. On the other side, on the outside of this bubble, is your victory and your success. You've already come to your conclusions. You're already living through the not getting your just dues in however this situation is for you, relationship, business, work, however. So, right? So once you decide you're going to do what you're going to do, just know that victory and success is on the other side of that. Period. Needing that self-care, that self-love, and this is just reiterating that rest and rejuvenation is needed. You're exhausted. You've been putting a lot into everything and you're exhausted. So you need to take care of yourself. So make sure that you are doing that, Libra. Okay? And then lastly, in all of this, I think a lot of what was going on and how things were going down could have been easily resolved and solved if you only stood your ground. All right. So going forward, Libra, if you're deciding to move in a different direction, people are not going to take that lightly or kindly. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take you having to muster up whatever strength that you still have remaining to go ahead and stand in your decision and to go ahead and stand your ground into going in a different direction. Because these individuals are going to try to talk you out of it. Or they're going to try to tell you how you're weak and, and all that for making this decision and to moving on, to something better. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not. This is a very strong play. This is a very strong move. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to stand your ground and mean it, and so you can move forward. All right. I still have some cards for you, Libra. I'm not done yet. Hold on, because that's like half the book. We ain't doing all that. They said you should have took all them other cards that we gave you. All right, Libra. So the first card that I pulled, I mean, are y'all ready to go into battle? I said you're gonna have to stand your ground, and that's right. So, okay, or let's do this. Boom. Let's do this. We're gonna go here with this. I feel like it need to go over the stand your ground card. All right. Home. This is the environment, and then this is here. Here we go. Let's do it this way. Let's make it make sense. All right. Home. The first card is home, right? This is your environment. This is that bubble that you're in, right? So this is speaking on that. May your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. Okay? That's the type of environment that you want to be in. That's the beauty of you knowing what's on the other side, because that's what you're trying to get to. This harmonious, light, peaceful, rejuvenating type feeling and environment, and resting light thing. You want that type of feeling around you, okay? Not all this chaos that's been going on, all right? And so because of all that chaos, I really feel like that there is some type of misalignment going on, all right? If you're feeling like somebody's pulling your strings, or if you feel like you barely making it and somebody is holding you up, and because you need that rest and rejuvenation, right? The misalignment card says miracles become normal once we face all of the aspects of our life in the same direction. Somewhere, somehow, you got an off path. Misaligned, okay? So we got to do what we need to do to get back on path. We got to do what we need to do to start feeling back how we were feeling before, okay? But somewhere you got off path. You are misaligned. And lastly, suit up. Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to stand your daggone ground, Libra, okay? You got to have radical honesty with yourself in order for you to move on. All right? So that you don't live in alienation. Don't feel defeated. Don't have self-denial. You know what I'm saying? You got to be totally honest with yourself, and you got to ready to back that up. Be ready to back that up, because people are going to challenge you in this. All right? And that's to keep you from moving forward. Okay? Just know it's coming for whoever this resonates with. Okay. And so I'm going to pull the final 3 cards that's going to conclude the reading for my Libras. I really feel like you know what direction you want to take, Libra. I feel like you know how you want things in your life to be. And right now, that just is not it. Especially if you feeling like somebody's taking something away from you, somebody's not giving you your credit. You just giving, and all they doing is taking. Don't know. I mean, nobody wants that type of environment. Everybody wants to feel appreciated for what they do. Everybody wants, even though we won't verbally say it, but, everybody wants to receive as well, and not only just give all the daggone time, okay? So, just stand strong in your decision to move forward. And just know that if you do back down or back away from how you feel about moving forward, that the way you see things going is the way that they're going to stay. Okay. I got 2, and I think you need to hear that card. I think you need to hear that too. So I'll put that out there as well. So this victory and success that is coming to you, if you do as planned, what you have planned, is only a movement in the good kind. It's only the good kind of movement. All right? This is a good thing. This is just Spirit's way of saying this is a good thing for you to do. Get back to elemental. As far as your rest and your rejuvenation, get back to the elements. Light a candle, that's the fire. Have some stones around that you know what that stone's benefit is, and that'll be earth. You know, to have that, you know, so get back to the elements. Put some herbal whatever in your bath. You know what I'm saying? Elements, you know. Get in touch with that. Get back to that. It's going to be beneficial for you, all right? In your recovery. Find your sacred flow when you go forward. Move how you know you like to move. Move how you know it works for you. And don't forget to, you know, add your spiritual element to it as well. Okay. And last but not least, step ahead is all you need. All you need to do is take that one step forward in that other direction. And you are going to continue to go and be back on that right path that you need to be on. All right. It only takes that one step. Just that one. But you got to lift that leg up, Libra. Pivot your body and start to move to get to better. That's all this is you acknowledging that things need to be different and then moving in that, because you've already come to that conclusion yourself. You have, but you need to acknowledge it. All right. Okay. So that's what I have for my Libras. We are going to do this again in mid-June. So please join me there. If you want to support the channel, the way to do that is to like the video, comment if you want to, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. So good luck to you, Libra, and we are definitely doing this again. So until then.